following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I'll send Logain a message saying, have address of potential dealer. Going to go scope it out. What's your plan?
Questioning bum.
Send support.
Nah.
One's still in bar. But he's not following me out, so.
I'll leave like that.
Oh, you got it, yeah.
So you want to talk to the bum? Because the hand ain't listening.
I just suspect that if he says parp. Okay, so he's in a little bum shack
Kinda, yeah.
that he's built out of stuff. Okay. I find hobo shack.
Yes.
Didn't know every mention of the word bum was going to make you titter. I could be 7
That
too.
has tits of it.
Like the latter half of Voyager, it didn't make it any better. Okay, so does it look like it could support my weight on top of it? Or would I go, say, crashing through?
If you were very careful, it might support your weight, but if you leapt on top of it or took any major force onto it, it would probably collapse. It would certainly make a noise either way.
How private is it?
It's kind of like a large kennel, if you know what I mean. It's just...
I mean, it's a situation.
Oh! Yeah, I mean, it's off the main streets, out the back areas, wedged into a corner of a wall.
And he's just sitting in there gibbering.
He doesn't seem to be gibbering so much anymore, but... yeah, he's just sitting there kind of rocking back and forth, eating something out of a can.
Okay. In which case, I believe it is invisible time.
Okay.
So, once invisible, I'm going to just approach his domicile.
Okay.
Oh, this works? Okay.
Well, he can't see you, you're invisible, right?
Yeah, but I'm not inaudible.
Yeah, but there's so much street noise from just over rustling of wind-blown garbage.
Not that far off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Cool. Well, I will stand in front of his little domicile thing.
Okay.
And I will turn on the tech shield.
Get away from me! What are you?
A week ago, a girl died in this alleyway.
Display picture of face.
You saw something.
I didn't see nothing. I just saw the aftermath.
Who took her body from me?
It was that... what's his name? Battle.
You have been most helpful. You live for now.
Turn off tech shield. And just sort of inch slowly away.
Did you appear again?
No.
Oh,
because it's self-affecting.
Yeah.
I remain invisible. So you've just got this shape of fire and smoke. It looks great. The intimidating.
He thinks he's been visited by his
Those cannons, the place you kind of last were, which is not where you are anymore, obviously.
reappear. You did.
Oh, I was going to eat the...
Yeah, well then he goes over and collects it again and Scoops
I'm
up
just
what
going to
he can
silently
back in.
inch away until I'm well away. Then I'll leave the entryway.
To go rant again.
Old man. Yes. You might want to go back and question the path about a guy called Batter. That's where we're going now.
I'll get up on the rooftops and then follow along in their direction. So yeah, then I'll just head on their way, but
Okay.
on the rooftop.
You both independent groups arrive.
Cool. Now, my job in all of this is to check possible angles of attack or vision on their group. That's what I'm doing. I also want to just update you while I mention that is that he's the one that took he, she, they, or it are the ones that took the body of
in
the
end.
girl.
And I'll send back to you that they were the dealer and potentially the one that killed them as well.
This Kes McGoth thing has still got me paranoid. So I am going to use the motion detector and just to pick up on any movement below us. I don't want any sudden sewer ambushes to happen.
Do you arrive outside the apartment?
Because mine
building?
activates when one activates, so I don't know that's you. So I've just told you guys that.
That's me. Setting in my frequency for that now.
That's it. In the next mission, Crane gets to use you as skis.
Why are we
Welcome to the jagged rock gravel planet.
I like that it's just skis.
Why are we going to the snow planet?
Ever? No, I was like, I don't know what the situation's going to be.
It'll be skis.
It's just a surfboard.
On the jagged rock gravel planet.
Jagged rock gravel planet.
With broken glass as well. Cars.
That's a very moist place too. Why not?
Oh, Needles World.
Kill us both.
And all the rocks and broken glass and needles, they're all diseased.
Yeah,
they're all
It just goes through quarry and
And
shit
it's
like
only
that.
inhabited by raccoons, so you can have raccoon with.
You just better hope it's not acid rain season.
But it is.
It's always acid rain season.
Sounds like a great place for the Void Wraith to put a base.
That's where I'd put one if I were there. Be honest.
Nothing else has worked.
Honestly, I don't think that would work.
I'm just going to take some notes on a completely unrelated matter now.
And all men are new base on the surface of the sun!
Oh, it's burned up! The Sidewinders! They got to it somehow!
Meanwhile, on the neighboring
video. I don't know how you found it. I don't know how you did it. But damn you, Logate! Where are your other two eyes?
But anyway, okay, so you guys arrive outside the apartment complex.
So we'll do we'll spread out, circle the place, and see all ingress exits that we can see. There'll obviously be more, but we'll do a basic sweep.
There only seems to be
'Cause you're
one
watching
main
the door, aren't you?
entrance and like
I'm watching your guys'
Yeah.
asses.
and like a back kind of fire exit kind of style. This isn't just the apartment complex itself.
Do they have a directory listing on the buzzer?
Not on the outside.
Just imagine that when I make it. Dr. Cermak Wren. Lisa de Anasis. Oh, Lursa and Beto, known criminals. Were you doing crimes? Can you let us in to
No,
kill and
look,
fuck here?
He's a dealer. He lives or dies by how...
Dealers don't deal from their own home.
No, but they have to maintain by being able to be contacted. He's,
Not
I think
by
that's
everybody.
a little too over, even for Omega.
Because on every pack of Blue Sky, there's Heisenberg's address. Just go here. Tell Skylar it's about the cancer. Ah well, who wants to be the one to go up Beto's back door?
No, I shouldn't climb stuff.
well, you are wearing protection.
It's only about a 5-story.
The bum no babies.
No exits from the top, as in escape cables, or
Yeah, how's the
you
roof
were
looking?
gonna-
because he'll be up there.
I'm on the roof.
Hmm.
If I am.
Doesn't seem to be a roof access.
God, why does no one ever have the legally required roof? Oh, Omega, never mind.
I mean, there's
Safety.
some pretty shitty windows all around the outside of the building, but
What about roof?
How many of them have armed gunmen in them?
Specifically armed gunmen or people with guns?
Actually, how many of the apartments actually look pretty good from the outside?
this looks like a shithole.
Yep. So you don't see.
Or are you talking about looking through windows?
Have you seen anything out of place?
Well, according to my last perception check, no. None. There doesn't seem to be anyone looking to creep up on you guys.
What about this building?
It's not creeping up on you guys either.
It looks like it just looks like a building from here. On top of it, I can't really see much more than the roof's a shit mess, by the way.
Yeah, most of the windows are like dirty. You've seen some of them have got obvious like hand or claw circle, like probably from the inside.
They've been cleaned by a dumbass.
No, like you just somebody
How
who's
dare
got
they
clawed
clean
hands
their
has just done
windows,
this to see
probably.
through. So there's these.
We know his address though, don't we? We know what his exact address is.
You'd have to go inside to know exactly what his room was, but yes.
Because we got told what his room, like, we didn't just get told his building, we got told where he lives. So we know what floor he's on.
You know what floor it is, but you don't necessarily know what his number is until you go inside and how it's laid out.
What floor is? Yeah.
He's on the 4th floor.
How many floors are there?
5.
I'm honestly tempted to plasma cut away that like half of this fire escape, so he just can't use it.
Fire escape, right.
Objections.
Yeah, there'll be a shitty rusty fire escape. One of those ones that creaks like a motherfucker when you just look at it.
Oops.
It's gone now.
What fire escape?
No my luck, I'd have gone up there to cut it down and fallen.
And landed on a needle.
Fourth floor, you say? Well, I mean, if you want, I can winch down and have a peek through the windows.
Have a quick look. Go around the building. We'll make our way up to the 4th floor.
Okay, I'll just pick a random side and winch myself down to a window and have a look in surreptitiously.
So once we go in, I want to get a general layout of the 1st floor. I'm guessing that the next layers of floors of buildings or apartments will be in the similar layout. I'll check that if I go to the 2nd floor.
Okay, there's a guide once you get inside at the front desk, and there's a seedy looking Batarian guy. It looks like he's probably a user of something, manning the front desk.
He's a Batarian.
Yeah. And the 1st floor mostly seems to be just the like lobby.
Lobby. Alright. I'll make my way towards the elevator. See what.
Are there stairs as well?
There's also stairs, yes.
I would take the stairs.
Okay.
Go the elevator. Just so we've got both
I'll
covered.
call Rosa through the comm and say, watch what he does. Guy on the desk as we leave.
So leaving the outside.
So you'll come inside the lobby. We'll get away. You'll just surreptitiously watch what he's doing. See if he's actually calling anybody.
He seems to just be looking at something on the terminal. He's pretty much ignoring you guys.
And we'll, once we get to the 2nd floor, I'll then call out at 2nd floor. Continue up. So I'll look at the layout of the 2nd floor, waiting for the others to arrive.
2nd floor is basically just a bunch of apartment, like a hallway.
And so it's,
Well, there's basically a hallway that goes. If you do the whole thing, you basically walk straight ahead. Actually, you're going up the elevator. Okay, so you come and it would split off to the left and right, and
Yep.
then you would find it would then go back, and then you'll go down the stairs, go up and down the stairs from
Yep.
there. So
So each floor is basically like a straight line of rooms. To either side of the corridor.
basically, you got rooms along. We'll just say the east wall, the west wall, and the north wall, with the south being like the
elevator
entrance.
slash
And, yeah,
stairs and stuff.
And then there's like some rooms in the middle as well.
But from this floor, you'd be able to see like which end the room numbers start at. So if they start at this side, they go like this.
Yeah, you'd be able to see the
So
numbers.
you would be able to guess where
His apartment
his
is from
apartment
that
is
layout.
based on the number of rooms on this floor and where the numbers are.
Yeah.
So, what apartment is it?
His one you would surmise would be it is number 6, so you would say it is on the east wall, second last one before it.
So I'll send
It's
that.
the north wall.
Send that straight to Logain to know, so he knows exactly where he's going.
So he's proving on the right people.
Yeah, I'll move around with you then.
Okay.
So we'll make our way up to the 3rd floor. Just to
Okay.
confirm.
Yeah, same design and layout.
This window any noticeably different?
It's one of the ones that's at least had a circle of dust and grime sort of scraped away, so he's looked at it.
Doesn't
some
look in any better repair or anything.
The window doesn't, however, when you peer inside, you don't need to make another check because the one from before will do. You notice that this place seems to be in better condition on the inside than the outside would suggest generally, yeah. Ping! What you pinging for?
It's a motion detector.
Yeah, okay. No motion in that room.
Power systems. Limit scope.
There are... I mean, you can pick up what would probably be some appliances. It's not a huge room. You would see doors that would also lead to other places. You would surmise, probably given their absence, because you're looking into sort of a living room, kitchen area, you would guess they're probably bathroom and bedroom most likely, assuming there's no other additional doors when you go through them.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anybody home.
If he was just like asleep in bed or something, he wouldn't come up on the.
No.
So when we knock or do whatever it is we're going to do, if he is in there, we'll discover then, I guess.
Yeah, because the thing is, if he's not sleeping in his armor, he wouldn't trigger the power thing either. How much motion do you have to trigger the motion detector?
I believe you have to be a fairly decent size, and then you have to be moving about.
It detects any movement of things classified as tiny, small, medium, large, or huge. Nothing else.
Oh.
So you'd have to be like a very big rat.
I was going to say, it might not detect you just doing
No.
that.
Nah.
If there's like any sort of body movement,
So, like, if he rolled over, like
if he rolled over, it would pick that up.
Yeah.
But if he's just like sitting there going, yeah, it won't pick up that.
Yeah. So 4th floor. Stack up on the door.
If he's not there at the moment, we won't go to the 4th floor.
You would pick up power running into the window. That's important, I realise.
How about the door?
Yes, well, it's.
I don't know if it's a manual door or
It's
not.
you can tell it's an electronic door from looking through, but yeah.
The window's got an alarm on it.
I assume the door is too. We won't progress to the 4th floor. We'll leave that at the moment.
Okay.
We'll extrude down to the floor again, move outside and wait. Find positions.
Yeah.
Could I open the window?
I mean, you probably technically could, but knowing that there's a power source going through it. I mean, do you want to?
Damp.
I mean, your thing would be your. And no, wait. You said you deliberately limited scoped your radar, so never mind.
So it would just be big enough for the. And the window's fairly well set into the tracks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great window, but it does seem to be fairly well in there. At least it's not that great from the outside.
Damn. That is annoying. Well, I guess we're waiting.
Waiting for what?
I don't know, it's up to them.
For him to arrive home
Or leave.
or leave. Wait a couple of hours at the most to see what's going on around the building, see who's coming in and out, to see what the pattern of the building is before we actually decide to do anything.
Just before we do that, yeah, I'm just going to go try talking to the guy at the front desk. Hootle back in, go back to the front desk. Hi.
What do you want?
Look, I'll be honest with you. You look a little bit stoned there.
No.
Oh, look, I can recognize a connoisseur when I see one. We've been here all day. We're trying to get something. Do you have a guy? Do you have a number? Anything?
Doesn't work that way. Leave me alone.
No. See, I'm already here. I'm already in the building. I'm going to keep annoying you until you get me to go away.
And then I'll call security, who will come and shoot your ass up.
That's no fun, and it would be a huge mess you would have to clean up.
No, it wouldn't.
Call
Have you seen people clean up around this place?
It's a huge mess you would have to smell.
I'll get somebody else to get rid of that. Look, go to one of the bars or clubs or something.
We already did that. There was nobody there. Give them the name of the bar. We were there. We went out the back. There was nobody there. Come on, I'm dying here.
Yeah, well, it's appropriate. All those death spooked people.
That probably happens all the time in Omega.
Look, here, just take some of this and leave me alone.
Unexpected game.
Did it look like bad stuff?
No, it's just a bag of like something, some kind of powder. It's not like the.
It's not Raptors.
Anthrax.
Another baggie.
Looks like washing powder. You don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but I don't want to take it.
It actually is washing powder.
Batarians.
She wants to snort it through her nose and get killed be my guest. One less human in the world.
If it kills me, I'm haunting you.
Okay, so you're gonna wait for an hour? I mean, a few people come and go, but nobody comes out of that apartment.
Oh, fuck it. Damn, open window.
There we go.
Closed window so that when damping wears off, there's still a connection.
Okay. You're in his apartment.
Sweet, where's his body?
Well, where you
His
going?
dead body. I'm looking for his body. Just take me to where it is.
In the bedroom.
Thank you. Let me guess. Hideous smile?
Well, I wouldn't say smile, but he's got about 20 of those things all over his body.
Have I gained access to the apartment?
And you're bound.
Well,
to the
if you can
fourth
smell
floor.
it, doesn't smell great, but you're probably all concealed in your helmet.
It smells like a bag of humans in here.
How long do you think it's been out there?
Like what? I haven't mentioned anything yet.
You said like a bag of humans touring the room.
You might want to come up.
I'm just going to go over and disable the door alarm and open the door.
The door was just locked.
From what side? Access door logs.
Yeah, I mean, you can open it from the inside, but if you tried to get from the outside, you would have had to decrypt it.
Yeah, yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Accessing door logs.
Yeah.
Which side was it locked off from?
The outside. It's the last time it was locked.
Time.
No, because if it'd been locked from the inside, then that's even more mysterious.
Time.
It gives us
About
weapons.
7 or 8 hours ago.
How interesting.
And that was before we got the information leading to him.
Yep.
To the fourth floor. And through the door.
Time to forensics the apartment.
Okay.
Everyone got your forensics on?
Yep.
Oily humans, stay outside.
So I'm gonna stay outside because I'm always lubed up.
You don't need to know
To
that.
get into your armor.
Still leaking.
Okay. What are you looking for?
The clues that advance the case.
It doesn't work that way.
Oh, then I will look for everything that doesn't. And
doesn't
whatever is
advance.
left over must therefore advance.
Stop running a
No, I
medical
mean, you
scanner.
can't just say, I want the clues.
It's been so long since I've had to sweep an apartment. Okay, so obviously I want to do a comparative DNA check.
Do you have a sample of his original DNA?
No, because I can get one from him.
Okay.
From his toothbrush or brush or something,
okay.
and then compare it to that.
Okay.
You've got a wardrobe full of clothes, Batarians have hair. In fact, that's how you can tell a
Yeah,
Mass
the
Effect
crazy one did.
race is evil if it has hair.
Quarians aren't evil.
We took
Yeah.
They tried to murder a race of poor innocent robots.
that we also enslaved.
Then created 4 slaves. They're just like Batarians, but Russian-y.
Okay, his toothbrush, if that's what you're using, or hairbrush or whatever.
I'll take the
matches-
hairbrush.
The hairbrush
It's more likely to have a follicle which has a pure sample.
matches.
That's how they got Beverly Crusher back.
Well, okay, matches his DNA at the same percentage that Chandrika's did after the. Because remember, you picked up the slight fluctuation.
Which is maybe from the presence of Raptors.
Yeah.
But if it turns out to be a clone, then we know that she was also a clone.
It's looking less likely at this point. So what other DNA? How much other DNA is in this apartment?
There's probably at least 5 other Batarians and a couple of Turians.
Nothing terribly helpful there. That's a lot of samples.
Yeah, this place looks pretty nice, so anything wrong with it will stand out a bit more. I'll start checking for like signs of any struggles, or if he fought back. Anything broken or moved, scratches.
Certainly don't
places.
want to disturb the body, but those patches all over him, we should check those for prints.
Yeah. Yeah.